Welcome to Maths for You channel. Past question on limits. Show that a limit x tends to 3, root of x minus 2 minus 1 divided by sine pi times x minus 3 equal 1 over 2 pi. So just to prove the limits of the function given equal 1 over 2 pi. Let's write that question again. Limit of x tends to 3, root of x minus 2 minus 1 sine pi times x minus 3 as a function. Let's substitute straight without doing anything. Just substitute the value of x equal 3. So if you substitute that, 3 minus 2 inside the root sign minus 1, that is 0. And sine pi 3 minus 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. 0, 0, undefined results. So obviously that's not the way we have to approach. So let's see whether we can manipulate that function in order to get the true value, which is 1 over 2 pi. We have the something in the root, root x minus 2 and minus 1. So there's an idea we should get if you see that there's something in the root and the number of function of the plus or minus. Then we look for the conjugate of that function, see whether that conjugate might help if you multiply the conjugate top and bottom or numerator denominator will help. So that's one idea. Idea number two, if you look at that sine pi x minus 3, x tends to 3, that means pi times x minus 3 become very small in radians, very small angle. So we can use the small angle approach or small angle property. So two things we're going to do. Let's start. The limit x tends to 3 square root of x minus 2 minus 1 divided by sine pi x minus 3. As I said, what we are doing first, we are multiplying the conjugate of that nominator x minus 2 minus 1 as square root of x minus 2 minus 1. The conjugate of that, square root of x minus 2 plus 1. So all we are doing, just simply multiplying that conjugate top and bottom in order to keep the functions same. You'll have to, when you multiply something to the denominator, and we'll have to do the same again to maintain the same function. Right, the top one, without going into too much detail, is x minus 2 minus 1, x minus square root of x minus 2 minus 1, square root of x minus 2 plus 1. So a minus b, a plus b. If it's a minus b, a plus b, it's a squared minus b squared. A squared is x minus 2 and b squared is 1. That will give us x minus 3 divided by sine pi x minus 3. And of course, we still have that square root of x minus 2 plus 1 in the denominator. Right, that the conjugate work is done. So now we need to see whether we can the small angle format. The small angle format, always we're looking for sine and theta over theta, limit of theta tends to 0 equal 1. So that's what we're trying to do. So we have sine pi x minus 3. So what we need to divide by pi x minus 3. If you do that, we'll have to, if you do that denominator, then of course we have to divide the numerator by pi minus 3. So all we are doing, the divide the numerator and denominator by pi times x minus 3. So if you do the numerator, x minus 3 divided by pi minus x minus 3, and the denominator, x sine times pi, sine pi x minus 3 divided by pi times x minus 3, and a square root of x minus 2 plus 1 still there. If we look at the denominator, and x minus 3 will be cancelled out. All we have is 1 over pi. So 1 over pi out. So 1 over pi, and the denominator just 1, and the denominator sine pi x minus 3 divided by sine x minus 3, and still square root of x minus 2 plus 1 there. But if we have that sine pi x minus 3 over pi minus x minus 3, that is similar to sine theta over theta if theta tends to 0. Of course, that x tends to 3, x minus 3 times pi tends to 0. So that limit of that is 1, simply 1. So x minus 3, very small angle. Therefore, pi times x minus 3 tends to 0, or small again. So we know limit of x tends to 3, sine pi x minus 3 over pi x minus 3 is 1. So instead of doing so much work, I'll just 1. So go back and substitute that 1 to that original function which you were working with. So 1 over pi times 1, of course, sine pi is 1 over 1. So it is 1. And the limit of what we have, something in the x, which is x minus 2 plus 1. 1 over x minus 2, square root of x minus 2 plus 1. Then 1 over pi, 1. That limit, of course, we can substitute x equal 3. If you do that, 3 minus 2 is 1, and plus 1, that will be 2. So 1 over pi times 1 times half, this is 1 over 2 pi. This is exactly what we have been asked to prove, the limit of that function. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel and share the contents with other students. And of course, you can send some questions, similar question or question A-level paper question. And if you can send it via comments. Thank you.